Have you ever heard this term? There's levels to this. Motherfucker's playing basketball at the park, and he's banging threes in people's faces, and he's like, yeah, motherfucker, there's levels to this game. In our line of work, there's a closer. You know, Casey Cox just did 15 G's today. The trick is to get to the next level. Okay, so I'll give you an example. I bought a Lamborghini last year, okay, around this time, and I was already a 1% earner. But just because you're a 1% earner, just because you're a real estate agent and you make fucking $250,000, there's levels to this game. Don't get it twisted. I never had a $300,000 car before that. So when I first put down the deposit, when I first signed the paperwork, when I first cut the big check, it was like, holy fuck, this is like, wow. Don't get me wrong. I never fell out of love with the car. I always admired it to the very last moment. You know, today I still do. As a 16-year-old, a fantasy on a fucking poster, or was a screensaver on my phone, the Lamborghini, one day, what became a fantasy started to become the target. Not even in my 20s, like in my 30s, like, fuck, I'm actually gonna own one of these one day. Then it actually became not a target, it became a decision. It was so far and it became so close, it became so real. You gotta understand, before I went to Lamborghini, I used to drive there with my wife every week at night and look in the windows and even get out and look. I still do that, which is crazy. That's a lesson. Don't stop doing all the successful things that got you there. Do more of those. A year ago this time, it was so like, wow, I can't believe this is real. I can't believe my life. You know me, I'm transparent. So now I have the car, and now it's like, cool. And then within a month, I'm already like, I need a new fucking deal. I need a new game to play. I need a new level. I've hit this level. Oh, what am I supposed to do now? Stop and chill, play with my thumbs? I need a new level. I need a new game to play. So I start going to the car shows. I go to a car show, Rancho Santa Fe, Cars and Coffee. On any given weekend, there's about 4 Lamborghinis there, and there may be like 2 other Huracans. Okay, my shit was brand new, Evo 2021. So then I go to the car rallies and I see a whole bunch of Lamborghinis. So even though it's a rare car, I'm just like, I want the next level, because my last name is Barron. So now, right now, what am I talking about? Okay, that was a $300,000 car, and there was a car that came out in the last year. It's called Lamborghini Huracan STO. It's the race car version of my car. The car is $100,000 more than the normal Huracan, which I had. Today, it's $150,000 more because of the demand. So my Lamborghini guy was like, you should get the STO. And I'm like, I'm good. I'm happy with this one. I could have got the STO last time, but I wasn't on the level. Even though I don't want to admit that, that's what it was. So right now, I'm going back to Lamborghini. We're on the road right now, and I'm about to go sew up the STO. It's over $500,000 for a car. Do you think it would be real for me to fucking go sit down at Lamborghini and talk about, I want this $500,000 car in 2020? Or 2019? Or 2018? No. What happened? I leveled up. So once I start to level up, it just became easier. Oh, the STO's $500K? Okay, cool. Let me go check it out. Let's shake hands and let's make it real. All that happened was you leveled up. What was hard and unreachable becomes the norm. One last example, I'll make this one quick. I told my wife, I said, hey, listen, I want to move into the Promenade. Like, this place is dope. It's $3,100. My wife's looking at me like, okay, that's 3 times what we're paying right now. That's a big jump. That's a big risk. I said, listen, here's the deal. We move there, I will work harder than I've ever worked. I will make more money than I've ever made, and I will help more people than I ever have. You're in on this. I will do these things, I promise. She said, okay. Guess what happened? We moved into the place. I fucking made more money than I've ever made. I helped more fucking people than I've ever helped. I created more than I've ever created. Why? If I didn't do that, I would die. Meaning I'd have to move back to the little place. So I had to make that jump. I had to commit on that fucking next level. And I had to live up to it. I had to just rise to the occasion. Oh my gosh, the Lamborghini payment's $4,000. I took the jump. The lesson in all this is that a lot of people are fucking comfortable. They don't like to get in uncomfortable situations. You're gonna have to make those jumps, but you can't be no idiot or no fool. You get in alignment, make sound decisions, but you're gonna have to jump if you want to get to the next. So you don't think if I'm rocking 2 Lamborghinis in a year and one's a race car version, you don't think a Bugatti, if I want it, will be real for me next year? Shit, it's real for me now. I just need to make that fucking jump. Okay? So that's what I'm telling you. That happens in life. That happens in business. That happens in your relationship. You want to be a good husband? Make that jump. Make that fucking jump. You deserve it. Get in alignment. And I'll see you motherfuckers at the top, because I'm about to go jump right